and out, but you still have love for me.
And we're on.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're ashy.
Oh. Yeah, you should hide it for.
Oh. Babe, come on now.
Man, you could have reached out for that shit. Uh-oh. Man, you got this.
Look at you. We're messing it up already. Okie dokie. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to our channel, Keeping Up with Cam. Today we're going to tell the story about how we told our parents that I was pregnant. Or their reaction. All of that.
Both of that.
All that. Okay, so it was last...
What, April? Nah, not even.
Okay, no. Last April is like... So we took a break. So it was just a whole bunch of stress. So y'all, I was super stressed. And I kept... I missed my period. It was like a month late. And it didn't even come. But like, it was a month late. And I kept saying, you know, it's just late because I'm stressed. Like, we were in the process of moving. So we was looking for an apartment. Because my lease was about to be up. And he had just moved here 3 months before we started looking for a place to live together. So it was like, boom, we're in a relationship. Boom, we got to move in together. Like,
everything was going so fast.
Yeah, we was really rushing it. So we were just stressed over that, and we ended up not even doing that. Like, we took, like 9 more months before we actually moved in together. So at this point, we was just like always arguing. So we just took a break. And I remember that week, I didn't know I was pregnant, but come to find out I was pregnant. So I was super depressed. I had went back to my mom's house, and she didn't even know like why I was staying there every night. And I just kept telling her like, I just want to be here. But really I was like single and upset because he's been my only boyfriend, you know, like since I was 16. So I never dated. Well, I dated, but I've never like had another boyfriend. So I stayed in my little sister's room. I would sleep all day. I did not eat for 3 or 4 days. And then I remember I went back to my apartment to get some more clothes to come back to my mom's house. And I called him while I was in my apartment garage. And I was like, are we really done? Because we had started a YouTube channel and everything. I was like, are we really done? Because I need to get this stuff out of my car. And all he had in there was a brush and some deodorant, which, you know.
She could have threw that shit away. She wanted to come and see me, you know.
So I was like, I got to get this stuff out of my car. I didn't tell him what it was. So he was like, yeah, man, we done. So I was like, bet. So I'm like in the car driving, y'all, and I got this stuff, and I'm like driving in. Don't text and drive, y'all, but I was like deleting all his family members' numbers, deleting our YouTube channel, all that. And then 10 minutes later, he calls me back. He was like, no, we ain't done. Well, I was like, you need to stop playing games. So I got to where he was staying, and then he got in the car. We talked and decided like we were gonna stay together and just not get an apartment together. Like, we didn't need to rush stuff. So then I went back home to my place, and I remember I was like, we need to go to a clinic. I didn't want to get a pregnancy test. Like, I wanted to go somewhere professional, and they did it for free. So the next day we went, and the lady was like, look at this picture. If you see 2 lines, you're pregnant. If you see 1, you're not pregnant. What do you see? I didn't even answer her. I just dropped to the ground and just started crying. I ran out the building, and he comes running after me, and I was like, I can't believe I'm pregnant. Because, like, I had a plan for my life, and having a baby was in the plan, just not in that part of the plan. So I was, like, really upset with myself. Like, I didn't know. In the position I was, I didn't know how I was going to raise a baby, you know? But I made the best decision to keep him. Okay, so for like 2 weeks, we didn't tell anyone but my cousin, my older cousin. She's like my best friend. And she kind of guessed it. Like, I just walked up to her at my other cousin's graduation party, and I was like, you know how you don't like secrets? And she was like, you're pregnant. And I was like, yeah. And so I remember after I told her, I accidentally, like, I had texted her, and I was like, I just made an appointment for a clinic. But I had texted my other cousin. So I was like, well, dang, now I gotta tell all my cousins. So I ended up telling all of them, like, okay, y'all, I'm pregnant. I don't know what I'm gonna tell the family. So it was sometime in April. We went to go get a sonogram picture, like the first picture, and he looked like a little angel. I'm gonna insert the picture. I sent a group text to my family, and my mom included, and I was like, here's this. I sent the sonogram, and I was like, I'm pregnant, y'all. And everyone started texting me like, what? Is this a joke? My mom called me and just sat on the phone. Like, we just was listening to each other breathe for like 5 minutes, and then she was like, click, just hung up. Like, it was so awkward. And then my sister called with my niece and nephew in the background, and she was like, guess what, y'all? Your auntie's pregnant. Y'all about to have a cousin early. And they was like, yay, yay. And then my niece was like, name him Cameron. And that's where we decided to name him Cameron, because I love the name.
My family was real cool about it. I just called my mama. You know, everybody was like, dang, you know, it's too early, all that jazz. But everybody was real cool. They were like excited and stuff. My dad was happy. My mama was happy. My granny was a little skeptical, but she was happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Me and my family, my mom didn't talk to me for a while. And then she called me back and she was like, you're going to this doctor. You're like, she
took over the operation.
Like, I was like, Mom, we already have a doctor where I live. And this was like 4 cities away. The doctor, she decided to take it to the hospital that I was born in. So that was a far drive. And you know, you have to go to appointments like every 4 weeks or something like that. So I was like, okay. And then she was like, you're gonna sign up for this. And it was just like it happened so fast. And so after my lease was up, I moved back in with my mom, and she would go to my appointments with me, like everything. She became Cameron's biggest supporter. Like, she was his best friend before he was even born. And she would talk to him every night in my stomach. Like Cameron loved her from the first day out. They're always together, like literally always together. The way like I told his family, because he told his family separately from me telling them, I was super nervous because every time I would go to his uncle's house, his uncle would be like, y'all are doing so good for yourselves. Y'all have no kids, no kids. Y'all living together. Like, he would just always praise us, and so I was so nervous to tell him, like, hey, Unc, I'm pregnant. So I went to their house, and this is before I even knew for sure that I was pregnant. I was just skeptical about it, and my aunt, well, his aunt was like, guess what, niece, I'm pregnant. And I was like, oh, congratulations. And then his other aunt was over there, and she was like, I'm pregnant, y'all. So I was like, ooh. I was like, it's too many pregnant people, because I don't want to be pregnant right now. So his mom
said it all. They fucked us up.
Yeah, his mom knew I was pregnant. So a couple weeks later, when I had, like, finally confirmed I was pregnant, I went over there, and... And I guess his mom had like told everyone before we got there.
On us, so they already knew.
Yeah, but they was acting like they didn't know. So his uncle was like, niece, you wanna drink? You wanna drink with us? And I was like, no. And then they kept trying to offer us that what was it? Like some Amsterdam, or it was something green. Something green apple. And I was like, no, I'm good, y'all. And they was like, wow. I was like, I got my water. I always carry a bottle of water with me. They was like, I got my water. And then it just came out. Uncle was like, you pregnant, niece? I was like, who told you that? And then his mama looking around like...
yeah, I look dead at my mama too, like...
Because she was the only one there who knew.
Come on, bro.
So I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And he was like, dang, I'm too young to be a great uncle. He already is a great uncle. Cameron got an older cousin. So, yeah. But after a while, they came around too. Like, they became really supportive. And now... we got 3 babies that are around the same age. They're
really 4?
Yeah, 4. And they're really like, a couple weeks apart and some a couple months apart. So they all gonna grow up together.
But it was a crazy story, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But everyone is happy now. Like, every baby is a blessing. And I don't know. It's just like, when you don't think you're going to be able to raise a baby, and then you actually have the baby, everything changes. Like, you just automatically become super responsible, and everything works out. Well, for us, it did. And for everyone I know who had a baby, like, unplanned, it worked out. I was an unplanned baby, and I'm doing fine. I don't think anybody actually...
I think I was planned.
Really?
Like, we gonna make this nigga named Devontae. He's gonna be the best dude on the planet.
Okay, man. He's the only planned baby I've ever heard of.
Well, you know, I'm special like that.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And subscribe to the channel. Dosey.